So I have a little prediction on the back of my playing card box, and hopefully it's going to work out. So what we have here is the participants select any card they want. Let's say they happen to select this one over here, and they get distracted by my feet. That's okay. It happens to the best of us. But that card is placed in the middle of the deck and shuffled thoroughly into the deck. So that card is never found again. Or will it? And at this point, I'd like to direct your attention to the prediction that's been here the entire time behind the card box. And if we actually look at what the prediction is, it's your card. It's going to have your card on the back of it. So we show the participants that, well, it does say your card. Ha ha ha! Actually, though, I did write a little bit of a prediction right there. Right there. You see it? It's in, I guess I did it when I was sleeping, and I wrote a little prediction for you. But trust me, that's your card. You can't read it? Look, it says 4 of spades. 4 of spades. It's clear as day. If you can't read it, that's your fault. It's definitely not my fault as a competent performer. But I'll tell you what, we'll go one step further and turn that card into the 4 of spades. Now do you believe me?
I know a lot about you, like why you're watching this ad, and it's specifically because you've looked up magic tricks. Well, hey there, my name's PigCake, and I've been doing magic trick tutorials on YouTube for the better part of 6 years. And I'm here to tell you about the PigCake Magic Academy with over 1,200 videos already uploaded, designed to make you an expert magician. You get access to all the content the moment you sign up, and I'm uploading every single week. As a matter of fact, I uploaded a video today. Just look at that list of moves, tricks, ideas that you're gonna get access to the moment you sign up. It doesn't end. As a matter of fact, I could stop talking completely, and the list is still gonna keep going. Just look. So check it out, the PigCake Magic Academy. The link is going to be below. I go with you, but I'm stuck in this video. But I'll wait for you to go ahead and click it. Go ahead, you know you want to.
So that's a fun trick, isn't it? It's a great trick. It's an easy trick to do if you know Marlowe's retention change. And I'm also going to talk a little bit about a principle that I've actually first shared on the PigCake Magic Academy. But I'm not going to show that because you already saw an ad for that. So this is something that I like to call the Chinese prediction, where you have, in this case, the joke prediction of your card, something we've all seen. But then you have some scribbles on the bottom. And the scribbles are going to be translated by you. So as long as you happen to match whatever it is the participant happens to have picked, in this case, the 4 of spades, it's going to seem like that's what it was intended to be, baby. Usually it's done with Chinese script. So then you translate it, or some sort of foreign language, and you translate it to that, and you go, no, look, it says 4 of spades. But I don't want to end up on a Facebook post. So that's, so you can use scribbles and avoid that. Unless scribbles could be cultural appropriation, right? But here's the trick, very simply done. All you need is a prediction, and if you want, you could place it in the inside of the cellophane of the card box to hold it. And it's very simple, where you write your card, and if you want to show that as a gag, you're more than welcome to do so. You just write it above the card, and if you want, you could pull all the way and show the other scribbles as your secondary prediction. But that gets placed inside of the cellophane. The box gets placed around the playing cards, and now you're good to go. Now you're good to go. If you want, you could have the cards in the box the entire time and just hold it here with your pinky as you have them select any card they want. That's just a nice little touch, but it's optional. You could place it down on the table. All you're going to do is have a card controlled to the top of the deck. That's it. I'm using the Mahatma control. Very simple control. All that's happening is the spectator selects a card, the participant, if you would. That card has a pinky break directly above it. You see that? I get my pinky in there. And now all I'm going to do is lift up all those cards and shuffle them to the bottom. Now as I shuffle, I'm actually pushing up on that card so I could actually see what it is, allowing me to know what the card is secretly. So it's a very simple way of shuffling that card and yet being able to know what it is. So apparently that card is lost in the middle of the deck. I know what it is, and it's also controlled to the top. So at this point, I'm going to draw attention back to my prediction at the same time that I get a pinky break below the spectator's card. So a lot of pinky breaks. Now at this point, I could then show the prediction and say, look, it says your card on it. Would you be impressed if it says your card on it? And of course, it says your card. It literally says your card. That's the joke, right? And here you could say, no, but I actually wrote something down. See, look, right there. It's your card. I wrote it down. Oh, you don't understand it? That's your fault. And at this point, you could place the box away. You could place the box in your pocket, but ultimately, you're just going to be holding onto this card. And remember, you peeked at the card. So now you could say, look, it says 4 of spades, or in this case, the ace of clubs. It says the ace of clubs right there. It's clear as day. And you could play around with that and it will get a reaction. And technically, you wouldn't be wrong because it's just up to you how you decide to translate your own gibberish. But now we're going to do Marlowe's retention of vision change. Again, a very easy one. I just recently done a lot of stuff with this on the Academy, so you might want to check that out. Again, look at me shilling my own stuff. But you're going to place the card on the upper left corner of the deck. And here, all that's going to happen is this card is going to get placed down on the deck like this at the same time that this card is going to fall in my hand. So when you combine both those things, it looks like the card is being thrown and it changes into, well, their card. So it's a nice way of rounding this full circle. And now you could put the cards away, ditch this card, and you're left with a very startling transformation. So from this side, it just looks like this. That's all it looks like from the side. But if you do it from your left hand with the spectators, it looks like that card is being thrown and changes right there into the ace of clubs. Oh yeah, lots of shilling on the Academy here, my friends, lots of shilling, but that's what I like, right? You combine the shilling with some good magic, and here you're getting a tremendous trick. And that little principle, you could use it for a lot of things. It's one of my favorite things that I taught on the Academy, that Chinese prediction, because you translate it. So as long as you know the piece of information, you could take out the prediction that's not understood unless you translate it. And how would you know what it is unless you know what it is, unless you're the one that originally wrote it? So would it not make sense if you say it and they pull it out and you translate it, because you're not supposed to know it? So it has to be the prediction. I teach it better on the Academy, but as always, I hope you guys have a wondrous day, and make sure to remember to wash the inside of your rectum. I suggest taking the actual head part of the shower off, so that now you have a steadier stream of pressure, because you have what is just a hose technically, and all you have to do is put your finger on that hose and it generates a lot of pressure, right? A lot of output. So now you could clean yourself in the right areas and really make sure that you're not going to have that funk ass.
When I see you again, when I see you again, when I see you again, when I see you again. When I see you again, when I see you again, when I see you again.